think what everybody's wondering is, where are children learning these behaviors from?
I think there's research needs to be done on that to give you a scientific answer on that. But I think children learn a lot of things. I think to start off with, they learn not to respect boundaries with each other at the basis of everything. They learn that if they look at the families around them, that people can speak to each other the way they want to. You can speak to each other about someone else's private parts the way you want to. You can swear at someone about their private parts. Not a problem with that. And not just with talking adults amongst each other, but also just how, if you even look at domestic violence, how men can have no boundaries with women and assault them, and that becomes a way of life. Then, we can go over to children seeing the content of people having sex on the TV, or even if they see pornography or where also programs where there's no boundaries. And then we can also maybe speculate that some children have been witness to people being raped, and that they're playing that out. So I don't think it's just one thing. I think in general, as a society, we have less and less boundaries. We have less and less boundaries in the way we talk, in the way we touch each other, in the way we interact with each other, and then we're surprised that children do that, and that they have no boundaries with other children. So I think, to an extent, that is where they learn this behavior. And then also in terms of play, that concerns me quite a bit, is that children are not playing sports anymore. That's a generalization, but they're not playing regular games. They're now playing out sexual games, which really concerns me. Even in the community where we live, you would sometimes get referrals from children who were playing it with a group of children, and now it's not just doctor, the regular stuff. It's real hectic stuff that they're playing out with each other. So even normal play is now sexualized, and that worries me. The other thing that could also be a factor is that children have been sexually abused by adults, that they haven't received therapy or counseling, or they haven't told anybody, and that they start playing it out in their group of friends. And maybe, it starts off with sexual play with the same age children, but then also when they get older, if they get to 12, 13, then there's an amount of threat and force involved, and then they play it out with younger children who's not giving them consent.